The sound of clinking plates filled the restaurant. But in one corner, a little girl's wide eyes weren't on her own plate. They were on his. Her small fingers gripped the edge of the table. Her lips trembled with both curiosity and hunger. He noticed her just as her mother pulled her close. "Don't stare, sweetheart," she whispered softly. That moment, innocent yet piercing, changed everything that night. Daniel thought it would be just another quiet evening. He was a man of success and silence. He was used to dining alone. Used to the emptiness that came after achievement. But when his eyes met the little girl's, something inside him shifted. Maybe because her eyes reminded him of his own daughter. The one he hadn't seen since his divorce 2 years ago. Or maybe because, for the first time in years, he saw truth. Hunger, love, and fear all in one look. Her mother wore a faded uniform. She was trying to leave quietly after paying the bill. But Daniel saw the way her hands shook as she counted coins. He saw how she turned away, hiding her tears. He watched as she lifted her little girl and whispered that it was time to go. Yet fate didn't let them leave unseen. The girl's eyes lingered once more on his plate. She looked at the untouched bread. And when she smiled faintly, as if imagining the taste, Daniel's heart cracked. He stood up quickly and walked to the counter. "Add their meal to mine," he said. But when he turned back, they were gone. The night outside was cold. The streets were quiet, the wind sharp. He could have gone home to his clean apartment and lonely success. But something inside him whispered not tonight. He followed the faint sound of footsteps. At the bus stop, he found them. The woman stood under a dim light, her daughter asleep on her shoulder. Her uniform showed the logo of a cleaning service. Daniel hesitated, then spoke softly. "Excuse me. You left before I could say thank you." She turned, confused. "Thank you? For what?" "For reminding me what matters," he said gently. "You and your daughter, do you have somewhere to go tonight?" Her lips parted. For a moment, pride and pain fought inside her eyes. "Yes," she said quietly. But her voice trembled, giving her away. The bus didn't come. She was shivering. Her little girl's coat was too thin for the cold. Daniel took a breath. "Look," he said, "I know this sounds strange. But please, let me get you both something warm to eat." She shook her head. "I can't accept charity." "It's not charity," he said softly. "It's dinner. From one parent to another." For the first time, she really looked at him. And after a long pause, she nodded. That night, they sat in a small roadside diner. The little girl woke up to the smell of soup and bread. When Daniel handed her a piece, she smiled in pure joy. The kind that comes when kindness meets hunger. Her mother watched quietly. After a moment, she said softly, "I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left like that. I just didn't want anyone to see me like this. My name's Grace." "Daniel," he replied with a smile. "And she's beautiful." "What's her name?" "Lily," Grace whispered, brushing her daughter's curls. "She's all I have." Daniel's chest tightened. "That's more than enough," he said. The night passed gently. Lily laughed. Grace smiled for the first time in a long while. Two broken hearts found peace in each other's company. When he dropped them off later, Grace turned and said, "You didn't have to do any of this. But thank you. No one's ever cared enough to notice." Daniel smiled. "Sometimes," he said, "we don't notice what's missing until someone reminds us." He thought that was the end. But it wasn't. 2 weeks later, Daniel drove past the same diner. Maybe it was coincidence. Or maybe fate was calling again. He walked inside, hoping to see her. But Grace wasn't there. The owner recognized him. "You're the man who helped Grace, right?" the old woman asked kindly. "She spoke so highly of you." "Left this morning for a new job at the city hospital." Daniel smiled softly. "That's wonderful." The woman nodded. "She left a note for you. Said if you ever came back, I should give it to you." Daniel opened the folded paper. "Dear Daniel, you don't know what that night meant to me. You didn't just feed us, you gave me hope. I had lost everything after my husband died. That night, I was ready to give up. But you reminded me that kindness still exists. Lily got accepted into a school program because of your help. You gave us more than food, you gave us a future. I'll never forget you." At the bottom, it said, "One day, when we're strong enough, we'll help someone else the way you helped us." Years later, that promise came true. Daniel started a foundation for single parents. He never spoke about it publicly. He just wanted to help quietly. One evening, while visiting a community center, he heard laughter coming from a classroom. He turned and saw a teenage girl helping younger kids. Her smile was familiar. Her curls the same. "Lily," he called softly. She turned, eyes wide. "Mr. Daniel." She ran to him and hugged him tightly. "Mom told me everything you did. We never forgot." Grace appeared at the doorway. Older now. Stronger. Proud. Her voice trembled as she said, "We finally got our chance. To give back what you gave us." Daniel's eyes filled with tears. He finally understood. Sometimes, the smallest acts of kindness ripple through time. They touch lives in ways we never see. The night he saw that little girl staring at his plate, he thought he was helping a stranger. But in truth, he was saving himself. And that quiet act of compassion became the beginning of a circle that would never end.